Greetings, ACT specialist Garfield and I here to review some metric units and basic metric conversions, going from metric units to other metric units. And the problem we're having is, well, we don't have much money and we want to buy a slice of lasagna for Garfield. And there are three possible choices. And I want to know which is basically the biggest piece, assuming I have to pay the same amount for all of them. Garfield obviously would like the one with the most mass. So looking at my options here, 0.52 kilograms, 432 grams, 102,000 centigrams. Well, that's annoying because they all have different units. So it looks like I'm going to do a little bit of converting here. I have a choice to make. I can decide whatever to convert to as long as I can compare them. So I guess I'm going to assume that I'm going to keep this the same, 0.52 kilograms. All right, so I already know the mass of that. And I want to get to grams or I want to get the grams to kilograms and the centigrams to grams. So let's start off a problem for lasagna 2. Lasagna 2. I'm going to write my plan. So the plan here is I want to get to kilograms. That's my final goal. And I'm starting with grams. Okay, so I have grams and I need to get to kilograms to compare with that. All right, well, I like writing my conversions so that I can do the math very easily. I know how to convert from grams to kilograms using this scale here. I know grams is a base unit. I know kilograms is right here. So I just got to figure out a conversion between them. Now, just thinking about it, I'm thinking, okay, well, kilogram, that's very big, that's heavy. Gram, not so much, maybe, that's a gram of sugar or something like that. So, all right, so I know I'm going to take one of the bigger 1 kilogram, since that's the bigger. And I know there's got to be a lot of small ones. So I know there's got to be like 10 or 100 or something like that. So I see how many space I move. I move 1, 2, 3 to get to the base unit from kilograms. So I know in 1 kilogram, there have to be 10, 100, 1,000 grams. So 1 0 for each space I move, and that's 1,000 grams. All right, I've got my plan, I've got my conversions, I'm ready to do some converting. So I take my number here, I have 432 grams of lasagna. All right, and I want to get to kilograms of lasagna. I want to know how many kilograms of lasagna I have. Well, all right, let's take a look here. I know I want to cancel the grams because there's no grams in my answer, and I want to convert to kilograms. All right, so looking at this, oh, how do I get my numbers? Right, I have the conversions. I know my relationship between kilograms and grams. So I see 1 kilogram here, so I'm going to plug that here with the kilogram. 1 kilogram per 1,000 grams. Awesome. So I take my 432 times 1 divided by 1,000, which is 0.432 kilograms. And there we go. So I now know that this slice 2 weighs 0.432 kilograms, which does not seem as much as slice 1. So let's eliminate that one. Garfield would not like that slice. Okay. And let's take a look at slice number 3. So lasagna 3, let's see if that offers a better deal. Okay. So the plan now is not to go from grams to kilograms since my starting unit is centigrams. So I'm going to start with centigrams, and I want to go to kilograms still to compare. Thinking about my conversion, similar thing. See kilograms here, I see centigrams here, so I'm thinking, okay, kilogram, there's got to be a lot of little centigrams in the kilogram. So we're going to zoom in 1 kilogram, and in 1 kilogram there are 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 centigrams. 100,000 centigrams. Right? And now I just set up the same thing. I know I have 102,000 centigrams. I know I'm trying to get to kilograms. So let's set up a conversion. What I want to cancel is the centigrams. I'm trying to get to the kilograms right over here. I know the centigrams will cancel, and I could do that here too. I could cancel my grams. So I know I'm going to get a kilogram out of this. Kilogram of something of lasagna, and then there's the different amount, and oh, I've got my conversion here, so it tells me when 1 kilogram there are 100,000 centigrams. Okay, and the reason this goes down, this with centigrams, centigrams, centigrams. Okay, so I could do that. If I do the math, 102,000 divided by 100,000, that gives me about 1.02. That gives me exactly 1.02 kilograms. Plug that in up here. And that looks like almost double of the 0.52 kilograms. So this one, this slice, I'm getting much more for my money. So that's the one we're going to go with, and hopefully Garfield here will be happy. Okay, so those are metric conversions. And for Garfield and I, that's all. King and Garfield out.